Saburō Sakai was born into poverty, far from any battlefield, long before the world would know his name. Even as a child, his eyes searched the sky.
At 16, Sakai chose the sky of war.
Only the strongest would be allowed to fly.
Training destroyed the weak long before combat could.
His vision and reflexes placed him among the elite.
The sky finally opened for him. Once airborne, his life was no longer his own.
Combat was no longer a lesson. It was survival.
His kills were precise. His emotions were silent.
By 1940, Sakai was already a veteran of the sky.
And the world was about to collapse into its greatest war.
In late 1941, the Pacific became the center of the world's greatest war.
Sakai now flew the aircraft that ruled the early Pacific skies.
Inside the cockpit, calm was his only weapon.
The Zero climbed faster than anything its enemies could field.
Formation moved south toward the coming storm.
The first blows came without warning.
Speed and turning power gave Sakai deadly advantage.
For him, this victory was simply survival.
The first victories came quickly, and they came without pause.
Orders kept coming, one mission after another.
Across Southeast Asia, the Zero ruled the early war sky.
By early 1942, Sakai was no longer a young pilot, he was a veteran.
The Allies were learning, and the balance of the war was beginning to shift.
Ahead waited the battle that would nearly end his life.
By August 1942, the battle for the Solomon Islands would decide the future of the Pacific War. For Sakai, this was another mission. He did not know it would change his life forever.
Guadalcanal waited beneath the clouds.
The sky above the island was already filled with death.
On August 7th, the skies erupted. Sakai pressed his attack with relentless precision.
In one instant, everything changed. The round shattered his right eye and tore through his head junction, yet he remained alive.
Any other pilot would have fallen from the sky.
With one eye and fading strength, he forced the aircraft back under control.
More than 1,000 kilometers lay between him and survival.
Every minute his strength faded, yet he did not let go.
He flew blind through the storm, with death on every side. After hours alone above the ocean, land finally appeared.
Against all probability, Saburō Sakai survived.
Sakai had returned alive, WWII, but barely.
The doctors could save his life, but not his eye.
The sky had taken its permanent price. But Sakai refused to be grounded.
With one eye, he returned to the cockpit.
By late 1944, he was once again in combat.
With diminished sight, every maneuver became more dangerous than ever before. The sky was no longer ruled by one side.
The losses grew heavier with each passing month.
The balance of air power had shifted forever.
At IwoJima, survival replaced victory as the only goal. At Okinawa, the war reached its violent end.
The skies that once crowned him an ace now only offered endurance.
By mid-1945, the war that had consumed the sky now crushed the land.
The ace who once ruled the air now waited for the end.
On August 15th, Japan surrendered.
With that message, the era of the Imperial Aces ended forever. After the war, Sakai returned to ordinary life. He built a family instead of a flight squadron. In silence, he searched for meaning beyond the war.
In the end, the sky no longer called him. The pilot who survived the impossible finally rested.
Saburō Sakai, ace of the ZeroFighters, survived the war and spent his life reminding the world what war truly costs. Like the video, subscribe for more, and share to support the channel.